so humid.
I don't get it.
Class is starting.
Well... Hey! What do you want to do? Hey, hey! Ah. Yep.
Yo. Yeah! All right, let's get going.
Yes!
Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Persona 5 New Game Plus. We are here ready to do some investigation work here in Shibuya as we try to glean more information about the identity of the mafia boss that Makoto wants us to deal with.
Hey! I see.
So we have some minor freedoms here as we get to run around Shibuya, talk to people, try and learn some more information about, follow up some leads and essentially try and work out exactly what we want to, find some information about the next palace boss. With the help of everyone, with the help of the other members of the Phantom Thieves as well. So, in this little section we can see that the other members of the Phantom Thieves are around. We can have small chats with them to see what they're up to as we're looking for this homeless person who might be our next lead. We've actually interacted with him multiple times before in this playthrough, so we do know where he is. But it's always nice to be able to talk to the other members of the Phantom Thieves just quickly beforehand, as you find, small little bits about what they're saying. But yeah, so you don't get, obviously we don't have a lot of freedom in what we can do. We can fast travel to some smaller locations, and eventually, in the next section after we chat with the homeless person and sort of sum up everything with the members of the Phantom Thieves, we're then going to have multiple different leads that you then follow to then see what's going on with regards to this particular quest. Okay, so as I was saying, we now have the three members of the Phantom Thieves are now in different locations. So we've got Arn out in the station square, we've got Ryuji by the Teikyu building, and we've got Yusuke over by the arcade. And you get the option of chasing up whichever one you want to here. And obviously one of them, and it's obviously hints towards which one you should be going towards, but you don't lose anything by interacting with the others. So we'll just have we can have a nice chat with Ryuji here as he's helping out this little old lady. We can then go back to Station Square and chat with Arn, and we'll find out that she is... We'll find out that Arn is, talking about... I think there was a modelling opportunity out at the front of Station Square, which is what she had overheard. And then once we get through that, we're going to check up on Yusuke. And I will say that the instructions for where we need to go from Yusuke are not that great, but just in terms of the geography of the location. But eventually you'll go down the alleyway that's by the arcade, such that you get to really near the gym essentially. And then we'll get another scene where we can talk to Makoto and see what she's going on about at this particular point in time.
I can't do this.
So we've got a little bit of time as we chat to Arn here. So one thing I will say, because I didn't get the chance in the last episode, because things have been rolling on at a pretty rapid pace at this point with regards to the story, is that so in the last episode we took our Temperance Confidant rank up to rank 7, and just like I've spoken before about with the Death Confidant link, the Temperance Confidant link also has specific dialogue choices that you need to choose in order to make the Romancer possible option in the game. And so in this particular case, I believe it's the second set of conversation, so the second choice that you make in terms of conversation, you need to choose the bottom one, and it should give you, I think, it gives you the maximum amount of music notes for Kawakami, so it's something that you should be doing anyway, if you want to, keep that Temperance Arcana moving up. But you do need to make that particular dialogue choice if you want to romance her. I thought I'd bring that up.
Oh.
Hey, dude.
Hey.
What? Shut up!
How suspicious. All right then. Man. Oh. Hello? I'm sorry. All right then.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
Where have you been? Been searching all alone.
I see.
Confessing while alone. Without the clue.
Okay, so we are back in LeBlanc after our investigation has come to a slightly disappointing end, although we're slowly learning more and more about what's coming up and what we're going to be able to do with the next palace. We're getting a bit more information about Makoto as well, whose introduction I think is a pretty strong part of the game. I think this is another... I've noticed sort of other people have said that maybe Yusuke's section of the game isn't as strong as, say, the initial part, and I think definitely the Kamoshida arc is one of the stronger arcs in the game. But I think this one, as an introduction to Makoto as a character, also works pretty well.
Make sure you close up.
So what we're going to have here is, we've got another free evening. We're going to use this time as we don't have any confidants who want to talk to us. It's a bit savage, but there we go. We don't have any confidants, so what we're going to do is we're going to complete another one of these crosswords. I don't remember exactly how many crosswords we've done, but we're doing a fair number of them at this point, so we're making good progress on the crossword front at least. As I've said before, there are, I believe, 15 of these, 15 unique different variants on the crossword puzzle, and that's what we are working through. And their topics do change, so at the moment we've only seen the ones that fit within the coffee and cafe section, which means that all of the questions are related to coffee or related to, you know, drinking coffee and hot drinks and being in cafes and things like that. So we don't. So a lot of the questions are relatively straightforward, but they're also all interrelated. As we move on and as we do more crosswords, I believe the topics do eventually change. So we will get different subject matters going on within the crossword puzzles. Anyway, so that's going to be it from me as we see another one of these loading screens as we hear more and more about the shady business that's going on around Shibuya at this point in time. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will join me on the next, where once more we'll be making good progress within this little arc of the story. I'll see you then.